Welcome back. Continuing the news, the outbreak of the coronavirus has taken a toll on every aspect of life, and churches are not exempt. Krista Campbell has been talking to religious leaders about how the restrictions on public gatherings is affecting churches' finances.
The usual order of service displayed at a Pentecostal church in Mandeville, Manchester. Except these are unusual times, and COVID-19 has certainly changed the order of things for churches across the world. Jamaica is no exception. Empty churches for the past few weeks. The holiest time of the year for Christians, Good Friday and Easter Sunday, at the Power of Faith Ministries in Portmore, St. Catherine, 5,200 seats, but only 10 people allowed inside because of COVID-19 restrictions. It's forced some churches to get creative.
So we have a shift system, 10 in the morning at Sunday school, and in our day worship we carry 10 just to pray and go back home.
Churches streamed live now more than ever before, just so persons can attend services. At the Spanish Town-based Lighthouse Assembly, Bishop Ron Edwards has taken it a step further with a virtual pulpit which goes street to street.
The church is lifting you up before God.
But without the usual tithes and offerings, bills and outreach activities are under threat.
We just got to use unto our resources what you had, but we get in very little.
Though we expect a fallout and we expect financial challenges, we know God is faithful. Our members would have been among those who would have been probably laid off or lost their job and income in some way. But our main focus right now is on the well-being of our members.
Members of larger churches have the option of writing a check for their tithes, but others have been finding other ways.
We have some faithful believers who take their tithes to me because they know the bills have to be paid.
The 15 or 20% persons who may pass by and leave their gift, but 85% reduction generally.
As the largest church in the Caribbean, Power of Faith has been relying on money set aside for emergencies.
The bills are paid, utilities are still going, and those of us who have members of staff here at Power of Faith Ministries, we have a staff complement of 22 persons, and everybody's still employed.
For smaller churches, it's more of a struggle. But while they pray and wait for things to return to normal, the pastors say welfare and outreach ministries have to go on. Power of Faith Portmore is issuing supermarket vouchers, while Lighthouse Assembly feeds Spanish Town residents every week.
If a child in our community goes to bed without a meal, it's not our fault. We make it known to our community, whether it be adult or children, that whenever they need a meal, feel free to come to the Lighthouse.
Our members and friends who are in need of, grocery items, we have a number that they call and they come by, they get a voucher, go to the supermarket and get all the items that they can for the amount that it affords.
Krista Campbell, TVJ News.